You smell me, that's LV. Walk around with my chest out and my skin smooth, I'm healthy. I'm in the mix and I'm handshaking, but most of y'all can't help me. Most of y'all ain't wealthy. Most of y'all just dress like it. I caught the vibe that y'all giving off and I'm trying to make myself less like it. This chick got a little Porsche body, I might let the bro. It's hard for me to get excited. I love music and stressed about it. My city haunting, I'm co-signing this wave coming up next out it. Riding around and her Tesla, hanging both of my legs out it like what's up? I got stakes and they too high now, I can't. I like girls that's down to earth, so don't be stuck up. I don't take L's, I give them out and I chuck them up. First listen, they hearing like what the 10 toes, that's my MO. Fam over gram, that's my MO. Close friends, I got friends that I keep close and they let it go while I like bow, bow, bow. TSA just opened my book bag up and my chain hitting like
2K Sports presents the NBA. Monday Night Basketball is coming right up. And tonight, it'll be the Memphis Grizzlies going up against the Sacramento Kings here in Golden One Center. Along with Steve Smith and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And our friend on the sideline, Hall of Famer David Aldridge, who we'll be hearing from shortly. DA, it's all yours.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, Grizzlies center Steven Adams is playing for a team he once paddled. Adams said, I won that 2014 series. Zach Randolph punched me in the face, and he couldn't play Game 7. So I claimed that victory. And Kevin, Adams took that punch and didn't react, but his jaw was so sore he couldn't eat much else. He said, I was mad because I love food. Well, so do I. Back to you.
Yeah, me too. Thanks, David. Now, look at Memphis's starting group. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. And then there's Steven Adams. Then there's Ja Morant. And it's Conchar in at the shooting guard position. And for the Kings, Harris and Sabonis hold down the post positions for him. Malik Monk out there with De'Aaron Fox. And it's Barnes in at the 3 spot. And a big issue for teams, Greg, this time of year, keeping players healthy for the long haul. Coaches, we're seeing starting to adjust rotations, keeping an eye on guys' minutes.
And Kevin, it's such a long season. The teams have to keep the key players fresh. It's not a strategy everyone loves, but it's a necessary concern in today's NBA.
Now, here's Fox. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. Brooks outside. Over Barnes. Brooks misses. And so it's Sabonis who brings up the ball for the Sacramento Kings. And the rejection by Jackson. And De'Aaron Fox gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
That's something you hate. You're trying to come in with an aggressive mindset, and that early foul could take you right out of it.
And that's a block right there. He swats that ball away with some energy.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
Jackson passes to Adams. Back to Jackson. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul.
And the defense of Jaren Jackson Jr., it has become elite. Triple J finishing top 5 in 2022 in the Defensive Player of the Year vote.
And the first one drops. Greg, why do you think Jaren Jackson Jr. made that leap defensively in his game?
Kevin, health. Jackson was finally back to 100% in 2022. The ability to kind of fully use his physical tools. And Jaren's still learning from playing night in and night out. Now living up to that massive potential.
There's Sabonis. And slam dunk by Sabonis.
Yes, Sabonis making good use of his height and hustle there, playing on top of the defenders.
Morant with it. Sabonis defending. On the wing, Brooks. One of the dependable scorers on the team. He's averaging close to 17 points a game. And Adams kicks to Morant. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Deep 2 from Brooks. And it's Sacramento with the rebound.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open. Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
Now here's Jackson, coming off a solid outing against Phoenix. And play stops, whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
So difficult to stay planted, especially with all the motion around you. Annoying turnover.
Fox passes to Sabonis, shakes him, and the layup is up and in.
Yeah, instinctively, too. Fox there looking to be a ball mover, a facilitator, and that's one reason why his team is playing well.
Now here's Brooks. The pass to Jackson. Here's Conchar. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Nice touch there near the hoop.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
And that's what a coach loves to see in a close game. Just put your head down and make something happen.
It's intercepted. It's stolen by Monk. And so it looks like the Kings will retain possession here. Here's Monk. 11-point game his last outing. No good on the quick three.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now, here's Monk. Yep, that one goes.
And Fox starting to show you his abilities inside. It has quick instincts, which I think helps him when he's down low.
Here's Morant. Last game he had 28 points. Memphis moving it around. Lets it go from 11. Offensive rebound.
Just a little off to start this game. 1 for 5, looking to find some kind of rhythm.
Here's Monk. And he converts the layup.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
We saw glimpses of Ja Morant's potential in his first 2 seasons in the league. But year 3, both Ja and Memphis took it to another level.
Pass to Conchar. Out to Brooks. 6 to shoot. Lets it go. And another miss by Memphis. Kings leading now by 6. Another level indeed for Ja Morant, his 3rd season Smitty in the NBA. And now he has joined the conversation for MVP.
Kevin, that scoring average well over 25 points per game. Morant is the leader of Memphis. The Grizz finishing in the top 3 of the West. Incredible for a 22-year-old.
Kevin Huerter, he's checked in for Sacramento. Tillman, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. Williams comes in for Dylan Brooks.
Barnes is just such a tough cover. He has the ability to play both forward positions.
The Grizzlies trail by 9. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
So timeout called here. But first for Memphis.
And just trying to get some traction offensively. Boy, it hasn't been pretty.
You know, this is a good time to maybe switch up your strategy a little bit. You can't keep doing what you're doing and expect a different result.
And so here's Memphis. 9-point game. Here's Tillman, and he uses the glass on the layup.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time. Meeting right at the rim. He typically converts in those situations. Not this time.
Here's Morant. That one's in, his first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Okay, check out the handles of Ja Morant. Wow, what a crafty player.
And it's Fox with the jam.
Dunks aren't always for the big fella.
A serious power move from the point.
Forget just landed in. He wanted to make a statement.
So it's the Grizzlies now after the Kings pick up 2. Here's Fox, and it's Fox with the jam.
And the quickness Fox has, boy, it's impressive. Just coasting to the cup with ease.
Morant against Fox. Jackson against Murray. Here's Williams. Poked away, and they recovered. Took the opportunity when he saw it.
There is the flexibility of Jaren at the offensive end. He can post, he can put it on the floor, or he can just catch and fire.
Murray, fouled in the act of shooting, gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Kings.
It's all about pace for me. They have set the tone in that area, and they are playing fast, flying up the floor and putting all kinds of pressure on the defense.
And they've also done a great job turning defense into offense tonight, creating turnovers and capitalizing on the other end.
Free throw good, Murray.
And hard not to get excited about Keegan Murray's potential. He can shoot the ball. He rebounds it. If this guy continues to grow his game, he could end up being a high-level impact player.
Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for Murray.
Into the lineup for your Kings.
On the wing, Williams. He's defended by Herter. There's the call on Kevin Herter. That's his first foul.
Fourth team foul.
Green deciding where to go with it.
And trailing here in the first, you'd like to see them be a little more aggressive on the offensive glass.
You know, he already has a number of go-to moves. Jackson's able to keep the defenders guessing.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
And part of the Grizzlies' breakout 21-22 campaign, the emergence of Jaren Jackson Jr.
Triple J, GA, missed most of the 2021 season with a knee injury he sustained in the bubble. When he was back at 100% for the Grizz, he provided serious rim protection, plus the ability to hit a three.
Here's Jones. Sacramento making their last shot. They get a hand on it. Williams, that's good.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Holmes trying to free himself up. Offensive rebound. Medu can't hit.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
The veteran presence of Danny Green keeping his eyes up, finding his teammate wide open.
Herter on the wing. Here's Medu. He's guarded by Williams. For three, Mitchell. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
Jones, the pass to Williams. Passes to Green. Now Jackson, guarded by Holmes. Shot clock at 3.
And though he's a physical, tough-minded individual, Danny Green's averaged less than 1 free throw attempt per game over his career. That's surprising.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
This season, the percentage right around 72%, so not the kind of success he was hoping for.
Shooting 2.
And And he makes the first. And the Kings making a change here. Len's checked in. He's off on the second. Sacramento leading by 9. And it's slammed in by Davis.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
And it's helped them build an early lead. They just need to stay aggressive.
And so it's Memphis with it. The Kings getting the bucket. Pass to Williams. Back to Green. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Steven Adams, he's checked in for Jackson.
Checking in for the Grizzlies, Steven Adams.
Sacramento's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. And there's the pass to Metu. It's stolen by Green. And Metu gets the whistle that time. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot 2. The Grizzlies shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here. And that one falls for Jones. And so he's able to get 1 of 2. And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Sacramento Kings. 10-point lead. They traveled to Memphis last time they faced the Grizzlies and came away with the win.
And really brought an impressive physicality to that matchup, drawing a ton of fouls and, of course, went on to win it.
They forced the issue and made the defense hack them to death last game. I'm sure they'll try to mirror that same attack in this one.
And not the guy you want to send to the line. He has been automatic.
And so Jones nails both of them. Lets the 3 fly, and that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the Sacramento Kings going into the break with a 10-point lead. And they've done a phenomenal job down low, so many of their points coming right at the rim. We've got more in store for you right after this.
Fans, your Kings, Houston.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And when you consider how the Kings are doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
Way to set the table. Offensively, they dominated on the interior.
They came in looking to attack from the get-go, willing to be physical and setting the tone.
Big men on the floor for them, Barnes and Sabonis. De'Aaron Fox out there with Malik Monk. And it's Davis in at the 3. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. Here's Fox following the score by Memphis. And yes, it's good. Fox has got 10 points in the game. And you hear the term point forward. But then, Greg, you had Magic Johnson, 6'9", but still a point guard. So what's the difference?
Well, when you talk about a point forward, it's someone whose versatility extends to their playmaking. Magic is the rare talent who redefined the point guard position.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Domantas Sabonis is one of the best passing big men in the league. He said, sharing the ball is contagious. Everyone feels confident and knows they'll get touches, which makes the game fun. That can build chemistry on a young team. Kevin?
And David, we know how important that is. And we thank you for your report. Morant passes to Concho. Now Brooks. Morant outside. Pass to Tillman. Just 4 to shoot. Over Barnes. Tillman's shot is off.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Davis against Morant. And another miss by Memphis. Kings leading now by 12. Drives to the hoop. Look out! Here he comes!
That was amazing, and look at the elevation.
Well, and Monk doesn't fool around when he's driving. He's got room to go up for the finish there, and he just lifts off with power.
And now another look at that great drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
He's been a huge factor in this game, and drives like that show how valuable he is on the floor.
Here's Tillman, currently averaging almost 6 points a game. Brooks against Davis. Tillman passes to Adams. Conchar sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Conchar's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
The D just sagged off just enough, and no hesitation on his part.
The 3 from Davis. The Grizzlies pull it in. They come into this having outplayed Phoenix the last game.
Well, on the road, you don't expect to look so comfortable on the offensive end, but that was the story of the game.
Yeah, they look right at home, except they weren't. Great job of blocking out the noise.
Diving in, and then Monk with the dunk.
And I think it's going to be crucial that Monk continues to work on his playmaking ability. When he's dribbling the ball like that, he is tough to stop.
And so here's Memphis. After the Kings pick up 2. Pass to Brooks. That shot, no good.
Out of character for him to miss that shot. Maybe just a little too casual there.
Dillon Brooks seems like a very spirited player, that he plays with a lot of emotion.
I've heard coaches say he's the team's biggest cheerleader, whether that's game time or practice. Kevin, he loves to motivate his squad to be at their best.
Brooks outside. Pass to Conchar. Memphis moving it around. Here's Tillman. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Sabonis has got 6 rebounds in the game.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts. Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
Now a timeout called by Memphis.
Yeah, just looking to tighten up their defense in the paint. They've got to be better.
It's a matter of want to, helping out, contesting shots. You have to want to make the effort.
Some changes here for the Kings. Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for Barnes. Murray comes in for Davis. And Davion Mitchell's subbed in for Monk. Jaren Jackson's checked in for the Grizzlies. Now here's Brooks. He picked up 24 points in their last one against the Suns in Phoenix.
Yeah, and I look at his total effect on the scoring, both as a passer and a shooter. Incredibly productive.
Here's Sabonis, following the score by Dillon Brooks. Some solid defense there from Jackson.
Great defensive effort, just saved a basket.
You know what? This is why you never give up on a play. You don't know what's going to happen.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And Sabonis the bucket on the assist by Fox. Sabonis has got 6.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Brooks outside. Back to Morant. Shoots over Fox. Boom! He chips it straight down.
This is what I like about Ja Morant. He stays open to all options. Right there finds the open man.
Here's Fox driving inside. Yep, it counts. 14 points for him.
Shooting at a high clip, he's found ways to get quality looks.
Brooks outside. Ball's knocked loose and stolen by Murray. To the inside. Here's Holmes. Conchar pulls it in. The Grizzlies trail by 13. Floats it up there for Morant. Jackson down low. He's covered by Murray. And the rejection by Holmes. Sabonis kicks to Murray. Outside, Fox. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. That's on Jaren Jackson.
And we talk about Fox's speed, but he also has length. And he's a factor there in the paint.
For Sacramento, they have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor, something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
And he makes both free throws.
And I really love Fox's game. He's got a ton of room to grow, but boy, does he play with intensity.
Outside Williams. That's tipped. And the official signaled the backcourt violation. Not very careful there.
And it's easy to give up after a play like that, but this team needs to keep fighting.
It's just one trip down the court, but you have to have short memory in this league or you won't last long.
Here's what Sacramento's going with right now. That two comes in for Rashawn Holmes. And Kevin Huerter subbed in for Murray.
Looking to make plays for others. We've seen this from him all night.
There's been an emphasis on ball movement, and he's been a major catalyst.
Now here's Green. Kicks to Williams. And there's 1:45 left here in the second. Shot clock at 6. Back to Green. This one for 3. Rebound by the Kings. Coming off that win against Philadelphia.
Yeah, they got into a terrific flow offensively, but a lot of that was because the defense they were facing was mediocre.
Yeah, it seemed like they got every shot they wanted. I'm sure they wish every game could be that way.
Sacramento shooting their 5th and 6 free throws of the game. He's off on the first.
With size in the backcourt, it's such an advantage. Kevin Huerter is 6'6" with a long frame.
He hits the second from the line.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Jones looking for an opening. Now the pass to Green. Knocked loose. And Mitchell with a clear path to the hoop. Here's Fox, and it's Fox with the jam.
I think it's fair to say that Fox is in the zone right now. An exciting player to watch. I just love seeing how he can take over a game with his aggressiveness.
Here's Jones. Sacramento making their last shot. Pass to Williams. Shot to stop the run. The rebound by Medu. Medu's got his 4th rebound in this one.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
That one goes. Count it.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And the Grizzlies with possession here after the Kings pick up 2. 34 seconds left to play in the first half. Jackson trying to break free. Jones, no luck.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
All you see is a lot of frustration. Someone needs to step up and make a play to turn this thing around.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Jones dishes to Jackson. Misses the baby hook. Huerter on the wing. Good, and it's Fox who picks up the assist. Fox has got assist number 9 now. Wow, what an effort here tonight. A big-time effort for De'Aaron Fox, providing a lot of energy for the Sacramento Kings. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Taylor Jenkins is here with us in the second quarter, Coach. Tough sledding at both ends of the floor. How do you fix it?
You know, it hurts our offense when we're not able to get stops and get out and running. So not a good quarter for us. You know, we just got to keep being aggressive defensively and be a little bit more disciplined.
And we'll see if that can pick up as the game continues. Thanks, Coach. Back to you.
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started. It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, good to see you back here on our halftime show. Well, actually, we can't see you, but you can see us, but you get it. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. De'Aaron Fox was on fire in the first half. He had 18 points, 9 assists, and 1 rebound. Taking a look at the Kings, Kenny, what'd you think?
The difference in bench points is staggering. Their second unit came to play tonight. They were aggressive. You got to figure the starters are loving it, seeing how much work their second unit is getting done.
And over to the big fella. Your thoughts on the Grizzlies' first half?
Just bad interior defense from them throughout the half. They're getting pushed around, not protecting them, allowing easy looks. That's the kind of D I love to face. I've had at least 30 by now, guys.
And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third period.
Okay, Sacramento. Time to get loud.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. It's been one outstanding game from De'Aaron Fox.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
Kicking off the second half, here's Taylor Jenkins' 5. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. Then it's Brooks. Then it's Morant. And it's Conchar in at the 2-guard spot. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
What makes Dillon Brooks especially valuable to a team, he's a competitor who you can count on to produce in the clutch.
And the rejection by Jackson. Brooks finds Morant. And Malik Monk is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And guys, that block could really help change the momentum of this game.
Sacramento on defense. And it's Brooks in the corner. 5 to shoot. Tries from 10.
And you know what? He's just not on his game, no doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
Murray. No good off the back of the rim. And so Morant will bring it up for the Grizzlies. Here's Conchar. Here's Adams. Passes it to Conchar. No good on the triple.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
In the corner, it's Monk. Murray outside. Some nice ball movement here by the Kings. And once again off the mark by Sacramento.
Starting the half with 3 straight misses. Not how they envisioned this one.
Jackson. Tries yet again. And that's 2 points on the way. Jackson's got 7 points.
What you know you love about Jaren Jackson is the length, the instincts. He has a natural feel for the game.
Monk for 3. Was shot that time, not on target. And the Grizzlies going the other way now.
And something that gets overlooked is how good of a passer Steven Adams is.
You're totally right, G.A. He's gotten much better with his vision. Knows how to find cutters and open guys out of the high post. Plus, he's skilled at throwing those full court touchdown passes.
Pass to Conchar. Outside Jackson. Deep 2 from Brooks. Rebound by the Kings.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game. How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
And a drive like that one can be a knockout punch. great finish at this juncture.
And the fadeaway was the only option he had on that one. Defender there all over.
The shot's good. Fox has got 22.
The assist there from Barnes. Over the years, he's got better and better making decisions with the ball in his hands.
Here's Morant. After the basket by De'Aaron Fox.
Oh, Kev, he put some anger behind that one.
You're telling me. So the Kings call timeout. They're first. Well, we know confidence is key, but Steve, when you see young players who haven't done much in the playoffs acting like they've arrived, can that kind of confidence hold them back a little bit?
Well, you love confidence in anything you do, Kevin. Obviously, you need it, but it can backfire. You love that guys want to say they're great, but it all comes down to proving it.
And some changes here for the Kings. Len comes in for Sabonis. And it's Terrence Davis in for De'Aaron Fox. And Memphis also making a switch. Tillman, he's checked in for Jackson. Morant outside. And the pass to Concho. Back to Morant. That three off the mark.
And yeah, that old adage about being too wide open, not a thing. He just missed it.
And how committed is Monk there on the attack to the rim? When he puts it on the deck, he's looking to take it all the way.
Brooks outside. Back to Morant. Adams outside. Floats one up. Good. And the nice assist from Morant. Adams has got his first basket of the night.
Man, I'll tell you, when you get your floater game going, it's a tremendous weapon.
Davis finds Murray. It's stolen by Adams. And oh, here we go. Brooks got it. The fast break chance. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on Monk.
Just a real solid all-around player. Brooks that time drawing the foul.
He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Here's Monk. 10 points for him. Here's Davis. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for Sacramento.
They are dominating the paint in this one. Consistent work inside throughout the game.
They took what the defense gave them tonight, and that was the mid-range. I mean, very consistent from that part of the floor.
Green, he's checked in for Dylan Brooks. And it's Harrison Barnes with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Williams, he's checked in for Memphis.
Zaire Williams.
Here's Green. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And you watch Danny Green work. Smart guy, a grinder. That time, he draws the foul.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here. Both free throws good from Green.
And one of the problems in the first half, that shoddy work at the free throw line. They needed to fix that, and they've been much improved since the break.
Monk for 3. It's rebounded by Memphis.
I mean, all period, it's been a struggle for him scoring the ball.
On the basket by Jones.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
And that takes skill and the ability to make adjustments as you're going up.
Monk for 3. That's no good. That miss makes him 5 for 11 from the field.
He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
They kick it out to Green. He's covered by Murray. Here's Williams. And there's the bucket. Staying with it on the offensive glass, getting it done.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
For some reason, blocking out has become a lost art, and that's the result you'll get.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento.
And Coach can't like what he's seeing, trying to get them refocused.
It's so easy to get run over when you lose even a little edge. Look for them to come out much more aggressive.
Kings will go for a different look here. Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for Len. Natu comes in for Murray. Kevin Herter, he's checked in for Barnes. And it's Mitchell in for Monk. The Grizzlies also making a change. Morant's checked in.
That's Kevin Herter's bread and butter, where he shot 42% from beyond the arc his sophomore year in college.
Now here's Morant.
As creative as they come, Ja Morant has a style that's specifically his.
You know we have to see that great mobile one drive one more time.
And even down big, the effort and energy is still there to try and make a comeback. I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They've came in focused and they've executed.
Now here's Jones. He has 5. Here's Adams, and the Grizzlies check on 2 more.
This is where Adams feasts. Get him the ball in his spots, and he does the rest.
Mitchell passes to Holmes. A 3-ball. Herter, no good. Memphis has gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. It's off his foot, and it's being called a kickball. Morant outside. Adams outside. Down low. Here's Jones. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Jones has got 7.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Mitchell against Jones. A 3 from Davis. He can't hit that time. And it's Jones with the ball for the Memphis Grizzlies. Williams kicks to Morant. Floats one. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Medu's got his 6th rebound on the night. Herter passes to Mitchell. Driving to the basket. Good work defensively by Jones. And Davion Mitchell gets the whistle that time.
Personal foul.
So that will be his 2nd foul of the game. We're in the bonus. He'll go to the line to shoot 2. Sabonis, he's checked in for Sacramento. De'Aaron Fox comes in for Terrence Davis.
Yeah, and the work they've done at the line has been impressive here in the second half.
Now, here's Fox. He's got 22. Herter, no good from outside. 35 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. And De'Aaron Fox gets the whistle that time. That's his 3rd foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2. He's made 3 of his 4 free throw attempts in the game. Grizzlies making a switch here. Konchar's checked in. Fox with it. Jones covering. And what a play! Just snatched out of the air. Credit the block. And Metu gets the whistle that time. That's his 3rd foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2. This will make 4 trips to the line so far in the game. And so Jones nails both of them. 16 seconds left to play here in the third. Jones against Fox. Count the basket. Fox has got 6 in the quarter.
And he gives up pounds to a lot of guys defending him, but that has never kept Fox from being in attack mode.
And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's the Sacramento Kings taking a 19-point lead into the break. They've had active hands and have forced a lot of turnovers in this one. And we'll be back with you shortly. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Harris and Sabonis hold down the post positions for him. Kevin Herter is out there with Mitchell, and it's Barnes, and it's the small forward. That's the 5 out there for the Kings. Now here's Brooks. with some arc. Here's Jackson. He's off on that one. Nice D from Sabonis. Barnes with it. He's picked up by Brooks. The kick out to Barnes. Plays it up and banks it in. And the Kings lead by 21.
Just a difficult shot that Barnes makes look so simple, so creative how he brushes off the defense.
And they're bringing you up close and personal on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Conchar. Knocked away. And now the Kings fast break. And here we go. Rebounded by Jackson. Jackson's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. Jones dishes to Jackson. Offensive rebound. Jones, no luck.
He liked to have that one back. That's easy money.
Here's Herter. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Fluid athlete, good hop. If Herter can continue to do that, watch out.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies. Greg, you think of everything that goes into making it to the NBA as a player. Did it come easy for you, or was it all work?
It's easy, really, to overlook the grind, but when you love the game, all those hours in the lab don't feel quite like work. At least not until you start getting a little longer in the two.
The Grizzlies making a change here. Adams checked in.
First team foul.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. Adams outside. Kicks it out to Jones. Fires it up.
Using every inch of those long arms to D up his opponent. Sabonis carries a lot of defensive versatility.
Mitchell. And the rejection by Jackson. Inside. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them.
Barnes outside. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Over Jones. And there's Mitchell. That's good on the assist by Murray.
Oh, great pass from Murray. I like whenever he looks to get his guys involved.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
To the paint. Here's Brooks. And Barnes sends it back. And he gets it back. Brooks with the bucket. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Herter with it. Now defended by Adams. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. He'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
Defensive
The aggression from Sabonis, forcing the issue and getting the hoop.
We're seeing a lot of pretty lively pregame dance routines from the players. You got any of that in your repertoire maybe before we begin a broadcast?
Kevin, I think pretty soon we should work out a few sequences, get ourselves fired up. You game?
No. Come on, Greg, I'm not sure about that, but you go ahead and do it. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. Sacramento grabs the miss. Sabonis has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Murray kicks to Monk. Good, and the assist goes to Murray.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And for Memphis, they're shooting 38% from the field, a pretty weak showing for them. And Davion Mitchell gets the whistle that time. That's his third foul of the game. And the Kings will go for a different look here. Alex Len's checked in for Sabonis. Rashawn Holmes comes in for Murray. Kent Bazemore's checked in for Harrison Barnes. And it's Terrence Davis in for Mitchell. Now here's Williams. Tries from 10. To the wing right side. The three. And the Grizzlies get it back. Aldama.
Team's foul. Rashawn Holmes. First personal foul. Third team. Shooting for Memphis. Santi Aldama. Taking 2 shots.
No good on that one. And no good on the second free throw, so he goes 0 for 2 there. And for a while there, Greg, it seemed like we were entering the super team era. But lately, homegrown talent, players you draft and develop or sign and develop, seems to be the way teams are going.
Yeah, and it's not easy to maintain a culture when you're bringing in stars from outside. We've seen some cautionary examples here of late.
Williams, that's good.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Pass to Monk. Len with it. From down in the low post, it goes. Len's got his first points of the night. He's guarded by Davis. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Davis.
Second personal foul.
That's foul number 2 for him.
Team foul.
Here's Aldama, guarded by Len. Back to Green. Just 5 to shoot. Memphis moving it around. Over Monk. Rebounded by Holmes.
Decent look from mid-range, but there may have been a better option for them in that set.
He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
Athletic move by Bazemore. Has the body control to absorb the foul and follow through.
And even with the ratings going strong, the younger generations often cord cutting. How does the NBA engage that up?
Kevin, I think making game action trend on social media and when big moments happen for maybe a small fee, allow people to be a part of it. It's like highlights, but live.
On the free throw, no good. And the wide open shot from Green. No good with the wing jumper.
Woo, that's just a case of bad defense and even worse offense.
Len passes to Davis. Len down low. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And Memphis the other way now. Morant outside. He's covered by Bazemore. Len grabs the board. The Kings have gotten exactly 2/3 of their shots to find the bottom of the net here in the fourth, 8 of 12. Here's Bazemore, and the slam dunk by Bazemore.
Not to be deterred, excellent elevation here off the drive. Bazemore showing good explosiveness.
Bazemore's gone a perfect 3 for 3 so far. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Pulls up on the wing, and good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
The defense was clearly not on the same page. No one picked up the open man.
And then Monk with the dunk.
I tell you, Monk has some bunnies on it. I mean, he leaps up there with ease to throw that one down. The D has got to be a little bit more aware of his athleticism.
This is a Aldama. Guarded by Holmes. Kicks to Morant. Hits the front of the rim and out.
You know, we talk a lot about scoring efficiency. He's displaying the exact opposite.
Pass to Len. In the corner, it's Monk. Puts up a 3. And out of bounds as Memphis gains possession.
Grizzlies ball.
Davion Mitchell's checked in for Sacramento. The Grizzlies also making a change. Tilly's checked in. 1:30 left in the fourth.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Kings.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And with this win, they'll end up notching another victory for this year's campaign, win number 33.
And not only are they on their way to winning this game, this also gives them a win in the season series.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for De'Aaron Fox.
He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches.
definitely had the hot hand.
Here's Morant after the Kings pick up 2. Tilly the pass to Green. Here's Aldama. Tips it.
And that's just great work there to get in the shooter's face and then go and corral that backboard.
Len, and the dunk by Len.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Especially during this last run, which ultimately put the game away.
And here are the Grizzlies now after the Kings pick up 2. He's covered by Bazemore. That one good for 2.
High percentage look. This is what your offense is designed to do.
Mitchell outside. To the middle. He kicks it to Monk. The pass to Bazemore. From past the arc. Drains it from beyond the arc.
And you know they feel good giving their fans a show here while taking care of business.
They're going to win by a nice margin. The effort was there all night.
Fourth personal foul. Fifth team foul.
He misses the free throw.
You know, some of Ja Morant's sequences remind you of a young Derrick Rose. He's that explosive.
Now, here's Mitchell. 3 from the inbound. Off on that one. So it's the Kings winning this one easily. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense. Potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And that about wraps it up. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you next time.